Hello everyone, today I'm comparing two metallic gold watercolors. The one on the top is Zig and the one below is Komorebi. At first glance they may look similar, but once you start swatching, the differences slowly begin to show. I tested both on white paper first. When the light hits the surface, you can immediately notice the character of the golds. One leans slightly softer and more muted, while the other feels a bit warmer and richer in tone. As I build up the layers, I am paying attention to a few things: how smoothly the paint activates, how evenly it spreads, and how reflective the metallic finish looks once it dries. Both paints reactivate quite easily with water, which is always a good sign for metallics. The texture feels creamy rather than gritty, and they glide on the paper without much resistance. Let's talk about opacity. With metallics, coverage is very important, especially if you plan to use them for highlights or details. On white paper, both show up clearly, but the real test is black paper. When I move to black paper, this is where metallic paints either shine or completely disappear. Under direct light, both golds reflect beautifully. You can see the shimmer even before the paint fully dries. One of them feels slightly more luminous under strong lighting, while the other gives a smoother, more satin-like metallic sheen. I also tried applying a slightly thicker layer to see how dense the pigmentation feels. Neither of them looks patchy. The coverage stays consistent even when the brush pressure changes. What I really like is that both paints maintain their metallic intensity without looking chalky or dull. From a usability perspective, they are both easy to control. No excessive streaking, no uneven metallic clumps. If you are someone who enjoys adding gold details to florals, illustrations, or decorative elements, these types of metallics can really elevate a piece. Overall, testing them side by side was interesting because although they are both gold, they don't feel identical in personality. One feels slightly more understated, the other feels a bit more vibrant and bold. I will definitely continue testing them in a full painting to see how they behave in layered compositions. Let me know which one you prefer based on the swatches, the top or the bottom.